Hello, I'm the blind historian. Now, you may have heard of the Luddites. We tend to use it these days as a defamatory term to people. Oh, you Luddite. And it means somebody that doesn't like new things, new technology or changes. Well, it's actually a real thing. They did exist. But it was further back than you probably think. They really started in 1811. Now, it was a trend against mechanisation. So what was happening? It was very much a cottage industry before that. So the 18th century, people made things by hand. And there were people called croppers that would use great big scissors to make sure that things that were made, blankets and socks and woolen things, were like smooth and straight. Now, in the 19th century, machines came in where we didn't need this happening anymore. We didn't need people to literally cut it. The machine would do it. And people got very upset. They thought their jobs were going. And in fact, they were. People were being made redundant. But not like today. Redundancy meant you didn't have a job. And that meant you didn't have any money. And there was no benefit system. So people were frightened. So there was these people that went against the trend. It wasn't one big movement, wasn't one big group of people. There were lots of different movements. And they took their name from a real live person who was around in about 1770. And his name was Ned Ludd. So he was a real person, but not from the time. But they called themselves Luddites. And first of all, in 1811, they started destroying machines. So they used a big hammer and killed the machines. Literally broke them down. These were the ones that were taking their jobs away. In fact, what's interesting, the people in Yorkshire even named their hammer Enoch because they were so angry with these machines. It started off in Nottingham, then moved to Lancashire and Yorkshire. And by 1812, they'd stopped turning on the little factories and they moved to the big factories. Now, the little factories, they did actually take the machines out. But the bigger factories, they wouldn't do it. So what happened is they stood up to them and put soldiers in. And in fact, two of these Luddites, who blacked their faces so they couldn't be seen, but they were shot and killed. So then it ramped up a little bit. And the Luddites did actually kill somebody in Yorkshire, a mill owner, because he was not very nice. The thing is, the people that did that were executed or transported, and all the little factions actually died out. So by 1813, the Luddites had finished, but they've left a legacy and we still remember them. Just don't call your mate a Luddite, eh? Thank you.